So it's Friday. Esther and Dae are together entering the school. Everybody's been scanned in as usual, with no incidents for the last several months, ever since the new scholastic program. John took off for his first morning class. Esther and Dae headed to their lockers, and an announcement came off on the speaker system. There's going to be a all-school student meeting in the gymnasium. So everybody stopped what they were doing and headed towards the gymnasium. In the gymnasium was a large platform set up. Mr. Strong and about 10 instructors were there, including some scholastic advisors, and they had quite a few folding chairs set up on the stage. Students were buzzing around, talking and enjoying themselves, a nice diversion from a regular Friday morning. And of course they were all looking forward to the weekend. So once all the students were in the gymnasium, Mr. Strong, the superintendent, Mr. Mason, Dr. Mason, he approached the microphone and he had a bottle of water sitting on the podium, and he took a drink, and then he started to talk to the students. And he said, "I am extremely proud of each and every one of you." He said, "You have all excelled to the point where I am amazed." He said this was his biggest goal in life, to find all of these young students inspired to achieve more, as much as they could in life. And he said, now with the new scholastic program, each and every one of you has grabbed the opportunity to excel and to achieve the most that you can achieve. And he said, and I applaud you. And he started clapping, and all the instructors that were up on the platform, they applauded too, the students. So then he went on to say, and this school has a small group of 6th-hour students, 60 young women to be exact, that excelled beyond our wildest dreams. It seems that the beginning of this semester, they were asked to run, and they have run extremely hard. So let me now introduce their instructor, Ms. Strong, to explain to you what has happened. And Miss Strong came forward and she told everybody that, yes, we have 60 girls that at the beginning of the semester were told they could have an A and all they had to do was run. But she said, we also gave them an out. I offered them a passing grade if they wanted to just sit in a study hall. But if they stayed, they were expected to run and run as hard as they could. She said they all stayed. And at the beginning of the semester, 6 of the girls, who all dressed in black except for one, ran extremely hard. And the class found it a challenge to try to keep up. And because of this, they have all exceeded beyond my wildest dreams. And so I'd like to call one of the students forward to explain what has happened this semester. Her name will be Amy Byrne. Well, Amy, not expecting to make a speech today, was extremely nervous, and Esther could see that. Esther quickly moved over to Amy and said, Amy, you can speak for all of us. And so Amy was nervous, and Esther said, here, suck on this. And Esther gave her a butterscotch lifesaver and said, this will help relax you, and I'll stand by you. So Amy and Esther went up, Esther by her side, and Amy looked at the student body and she started to speak. She said, yes, in the beginning of this semester, there were a lot of 5 girls dressed in black, and Esther, the girl next to me, they were running hard. And I just kept thinking, I'd like to pass them. I'd like to beat them. And she says, I guess most of the class, they saw me trying to do this, and they wanted to try to pass me. And so by the end of this semester, we were all running extremely fast, trying to beat the girls in black. Well, it turns out that yes, we all have done very well. I'm told that we have all beat the old school cross-country record, every one of us, which is something to behold. And now, tomorrow, we're going to a state competition for cross-country, and we plan on winning. And we're not going as individuals to beat each other, we're going as a team to beat everybody in the state. And we hope that all of you will come and support us. Amy stood back, and the student body just went wild and applauded. Then she stepped forward and said, we are a team, we are from Grant High, and we are all winners. And the school body again went crazy. And the first hour bell rang. Nobody moved. Mr. Strong came up and he said, everybody, if anybody wants to support the school in this 6th-hour running team tomorrow. Tell your second-hour instructor we'll provide buses for anybody that wants to go on a bus. And if you want to drive there yourself, they'll give you the address. Hopefully, we'll all be extremely proud of these girls tomorrow. And they're going to bring home a trophy that hasn't been in our school for over 25 years. The whole class dismissed, and everybody was excited, and they all came down off the bleachers and surrounded the girls and were enthusiastic. They slowly made it to their next class. The whole school was buzzing about the 6th-hour cross-country girls. They were going to go to state and win a cross-country trophy.